第4集开始，请大家看前情提要。
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
真相，对，这集好像要跟你讲很多事情。
Baby, it was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
他被下药了。
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
这家伙，
This way, Alan.
这家伙以为我有精神病。看起来是个很震惊的医生。
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Oh, yeah,
Your
这个可以走
delusions
路。
are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
还有日轮呢，这世代，在你停留的黑暗背后有个奇迹在闪闪发光。作者汤马士·赞恩，纪念一位我亲爱的朋友以及诗人。汤马斯·赞恩到底是什么人呢？
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control.
我这房子一定在7日杀里面做出来。
It's more and more difficult to resurface from the
太漂亮，
dark
我照一张
depths
相。
of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
再照一张。我在7日杀做这个房子，这房子好特别。OK， 走。
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're
我
not
不想听他
well?
废话。
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
He
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me.
好烦啊！
Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
家伙真的超讨人厌的。
Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
家伙，
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
真的哦。这家伙又是怎么回事？这都是精神病。
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you
哎，
should
那两个老
continue.
人，
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
That's
these
spring.
two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a
Thor，
put this
奥丁跟
a
索尔
heavy。metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted
Listen,
new
Sora.
first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that
好
can
可
be
爱。
done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
这两个老人其实他们知道些什么
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up.
恢复记
Makes
忆。
you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
家伙在画什
Oh,
么？
I just noticed! Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom's just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all.
有啊，现在有
Taken
时
from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too,
巫
didn't
婆
she?
是那个是指那个黑色的女人。
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're
如果你是创作者、艺术家的话，那你就会
artist,
变成神。
God.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one.
有趣
She
哎，
makes
去问
sure
灯
it
泡女
comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask
锁
the
住
lamp lady. She
锁
knows
住了
what happened to that other rider.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a
家伙
nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake
Doc's
up.
got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
还有我写作。
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
怪怪的哦。他如果有兴趣的话，可以扫描一下这个 QR code， 他会带你到一个还蛮好笑的图片。
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
我也没钥匙，那就不要理他。我去写作 ，Wake， 我的名字哎。好。
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Emerson.
I don't Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya?
Huh?
So weak now, are we?
Xbox 360
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't
Xbox 360我没看错吧 Night Springs
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
下面发生什么事
We're on a comeback tour, baby. Hammer's way will have it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the.
两个疯掉了，能打人啊！
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult.
他前往哈曼的办公室这边吗？开锁。
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't read right.
Can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know.
Wow, 这是谁画的
I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
鬼魂
Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let
谁画的这件事？其实是黑暗俘虏的画面诶。
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing
哦，这个
outside
是那
the
个绑
lodge.
匪。
I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way, jerk. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing. If
Barry?
you let me.
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
刀锐太可爱了。
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
在笑啊！他把他关在那个里面啊。
The dark presence would be on me in a moment.
他有他的那个在哪里？那一团，我记得他有一个消失那座的谜团，不知道。
I had to find a way out.
哎呦！哦，那黑色的那团雾在靠近 ，so ga。我没有灯啊。哦，不安全，不安全。哦，打
I
我！
needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Not cool, man. 连熊都飞起来了。哦啊，刚好，我也要死了。哇，好难哦！耶，有灯了。哦 ，Come on， 这间信号火炬一根。
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course.
哈德曼他想要利用 Alan 的才华，把他塑造成一个神，大概这样解释可以。我的，啊！这个球想要杀了我，不过他在帮我砸门，哎，刚好 砸开了。我把这个门也砸开吧。来砸这个门。哦，太近了，不行，远一点来。砸过来吧。哦，干，我要死了。我死了，门砸开了，我死了。哦，有点难的这边。大概懂怎么过了这边，但是有点难。Now or never。哇，这怎么躲？重伤。
Al, I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Whoa. 到处都有东西想杀我 ！Go go 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 go！
Oh jeez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
回血。哦，树丛迷宫哦。过迷宫啊！ Evil guy， 电池，我听到脚步声，哦，想偷袭我，去死吧！哦，大只的 ，OK。这边吧。哈曼是哈曼吧？变成僵尸的哈曼。
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
他讲话，我想听听看，颇好笑的。来说话。 哈曼变僵尸啊！哈曼说话，说话。睡前再吃3颗药，一觉到天明。我有这个。把他们 哦，大只的。警察贝贝。哦，散弹枪 ，sweet。不过又是2发制的散弹，好烂。啊，我记得这边是最难的了。不然这边就差不多要真相大白了吧？没记错的话。哎，偷袭没？需要光。啊，真的哦，有这个成就哦，杂耍表演。我在想会不会 ，Never make Tom do it。OK。我没有那个，没有信号弹了。别吗？哟，补给啊！好久不见的箱子啊！信号。啊，巴瑞。
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
OK， boss， 一堆这种小怪来，尝尝这个吧，大家伙。
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
我被包围了，我不应该站在中间啊！哎，不对，也许我应该站在中间，这样才能一次解决大部分。对了，就是应该这样，就像这样。
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
哦， 找到铜板，赶快找钥匙！你在干什么？
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
还有乌鸦来。
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Oof.
For the nearest, you're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
超精彩的，有没有
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't.
他拿着我人形立牌，太可爱了 ，Barry。我现在没有武器，不要派艾尼跟我打。哦，不在没有武器的情况下，你要我跟那些……哦，我好像看到什么了。哦，不能过。 没有，他等下撞进来，他就会被打爆。这是什么地方啊？哦，原稿纸藏在这里。哦不，饶了我吧！哦，人家什么东西都想杀我，现在，我靠！Alan，你的命真贱啊！这地图做的真的很了不起。
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
这样吗？没有电了，上面吧。
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
我在怀疑这里面肯定有藏东西，我进去看一下。啊，算了，太黑了。
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Oh, I know. 哎呦，有怪！欧美伽3脂肪酸对心脏很好。开啊！啊，算了，我跑。我看到原稿纸吗？哦。滚一边，滚一边。暂时安全。好，继续。哦，了不起。
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
强力手电筒，还有吗？电池。好了，什么都没有了。
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
没有武器哦，现在。这样就对了。
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
那潜水员呢？有没有看到？
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
捕兽夹，哇，差一点。水壶，把这拉起来。啊，有武器了！
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Take care of us with darkness. 可这只有散弹枪啊，没关系，14颗子弹够用。作战方式要改一下，这样。这要怎么拿啊？我要看他怎么上去拿那个东西。水壶有什么用？有捕兽夹哦，从这边拿。咖啡保温瓶，什么也没发生，算了。搞不好那个是触发秘密、触发那个彩蛋的东西哦。等下明天上 YouTube 查一下好了。靠！哦。还有一只吗？没有，走。哦，大只，小只也先清吧。啊，这就是农场了。如果这就是那个小屋了吧
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello?
电池。
Anybody here? Barry?
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Who the hell is he? Whoa. Whoa.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie where the best friends suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
是了，默哀。
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the dark presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
现在真相慢慢浮出水面了。好，应该是去拿那台车。
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Danny.
The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
我好像看到啊，对，我就是想说是不是看到什么东西？哦，有地下室，还有一只内脏被挖出来的鹿。两位，里面是什么？内脏吗？哦，太好了，闪光弹，是不是还可以上去？真的吗？里面是什么？锁住了。没东西，好，走吧。有车开。
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
"等一下，我好像看到原稿纸在屋子里。不是，那不是原稿纸，我以为它是原稿纸。下面是什么来着？哦，闪光弹站，楼上还有。所以其实这里每一间房子都可以进诶，我发现。它很多房子在这边啊，如果它有个地图就好了。上面还有一间。哦，跑车。Hello XYZ 现在我看到它旁边有路，但是我很想跑主线。我先去看一下那条路有什么好了，因为这条路非常引起我的好奇心啊，有房子。 哎，不是，这房子是我刚刚停过，好吧？那这条路应该没东西，应该是吧？我看到，我发誓我看到水瓶了。啊，对。然后抱歉，我不应该来这，回车上。那塔应该是电台吧？不想去看那个塔。其实应该说，我应该是看过了，所以我对那塔不太感兴趣。那个塔上面应该没东西啊，好像只有一个收音机而已。哦！哇 ！Gotta be kidding me！ 撞人时间。好像很，对，我等一下记得有一场摇滚音乐。哦，送你了。哇！怪手车都想杀我了。存档。对，有场摇滚音乐会要看，超精彩的哦。
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
这个是那以前两个兄弟的那个舞台。
Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
现在 Barry 在那个。
We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
送给你们。哦，这边还有，哦，好多哦，用不完。你看我会光送给你们，哦，好亮！Yeah!
Stay in the light! No! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please!
哦，强力提灯！哇哦！我拿到一个新的手电筒了，电池。哦。
Please don't let me die. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always want it to go out. Rock and roll!
Rock and roll.
Ow, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives. They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really? Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it!
哦，太多了，而且我应该丢一颗。哎，送你们的。哈哈。用子弹。送你们的。 哇，子弹用不完。音乐完了。哇哇哇哇！爆炸了！成就解除锁定。
Rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Go. 不错哦，一个摇滚音乐会，蛮多僵尸来捧场的。
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got, before they ambushed me.
楼梯，看到楼梯就爬。我这灯好亮啊！你看，超亮的。 哇，一整个白茫茫。哇！
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al? Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. That's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Okay. 可以进去看看有没有僵尸了，走吧。
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Oh, 赞！锂电池，哇，赞！
Sleep.
啊，这个。
Oh, Night Springs, man! Brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Oh, is this one of your episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh...
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
你懂这集想要讲什么吗？你在做梦的时候，你怎么能确定你不是那个被梦到的人？怎么确定你是真的呢？很有意思的一个理论，但是也跟平行世界很像，很特别啊。他那一个 Night Spring 讲的事情都蛮诡异，但是又很特别。
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
哦，所以我要让他来攻城嘛。Go， Go。
Whoa! Good going, Al!
巡回演唱会。哎呦，黑雾来了，就是说，有怪哦。蛮像的哦，全面启动。这样，经理这样一讲，哦，你吓到我了。还有一只，哦。 哇，这把散弹枪超好用的。是什么东西？ 嘿 ，Barry， 你没看到这边有一只会瞬间转移的怪吗？哦，现形了。超威的，超亮啊！ 哦，这个是电啊！它这射速很慢。攻击力很强，我车会飞过来啊！我看他们会把僵尸杀掉，不会，他一定要等我走过去，是吗？ Oh, hello, Barry.
Wow!
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Be careful, Al!
散弹枪子弹 ，Yeah！ 散弹枪子弹。还有楼上哦。哦！我以为是什么东西，原来是怪。
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
真的一刻都不肯放松，那怎么办？哦，还有楼上哦。还有楼上，天啊！哦，这里还有一个强力体灯。
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. Just saying we got, you know.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Ooh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Uh-oh. 哇！又来了这台。不过还好我有强力提灯了，不怕你。回来。650亿只的乳牛跟猪。烧你！差不多了，我们就要到那个小屋，这一集就结束了。要熟。
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
哦，到了。
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
有怪吗？
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Old God knows the truth。还有吗？它的附近有写什么？电锯。好了，我们要知道真相，真相要大白了。
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
哦，安德森兄弟的老家，厕所。
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
哦 ，Cynthia Weaver。哦，原来就是她 ，SW 爱超马斯。
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
这一幕很重要啊！真相要大白了，到底发生了什么事？他想起来了。这是第一人称叙事手法。
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the
水好真
next
哦。
thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it.
书上丢稿。
I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
第4章结束。